Hello everyone, we are going out from highway in direction to Imperia West
Imperia West.
to visit a beautiful Parasio.
Voilà, on est plus sur l'autoroute. Yeah! Parking! C'est parfait! Ouh, c'est parfait, hein? N'est-ce pas?
Today we bring you to Liguria, Italy, to visit an ancient lofty city of San Maurizio, Parasio, and we just parked in front of it.
C'est génial! Viva Italia!
This place is a little hidden gem on the Italian Riviera.
Wow! J'adore!
This is the first view of Parasio you will get after the exit the highway.
J'adore Italy!
We are in the middle of January and there are almost nobody. It is not a super touristic destination, but it is well known between the locals. There's lots of Italian spending their summer days here because there is a long, beautiful sandy beach. I have been here only a couple of times before, occasionally, but today we will explore a little bit more with you together. It is quite windy this morning. It's about 10 a.m. and the wind should be down this afternoon. You see there atop the hill, this is the Parasio, a treasure chest of medieval treasures. And it is true. The Parasio is the medieval center of Porto Maurizio and is the oldest soul of Imperia. The city of Imperia is just behind of Parasio on the other side. We start from this small beach where we parked our car just before the Parasio and we will walk you until the very top of the hill. We didn't want to park our car on the top of the hill. You can do so. There are few parkings, but if you are okay to walk and you will park your car just before, you will enjoy the small harbor with local Italian boats and spectacular view. Imperia located only 60 kilometers from French border, so it's about 1.5 hours from Nice and an hour from Menton, birth town of Greece. But his grandfather and grandmother were Italian. They lived in a small fishing village on Amalfi Coast. Well, back then Amalfi Coast wasn't like it is today. So his grandfather took his whole family and they moved to Menton.
Che cosa? È successo? Arrivo subito.
So we are getting closer and closer. As I said, it is not a touristic place and it is not far from France. You can visit it in one day only. It is not that big if you visit only Parasio. Otherwise, Imperia, it is a big town. So I will call this trip a little escape and a truly unique Italian experience.
On va passer un petit pont là-bas.
Here we are at Borgo, a small harbor full of colorful houses. There are few restaurants and few bars, just enough to enjoy the beautiful atmosphere. We will start to climb on top of the hill from here, or you can continue to walk along the beach by the Lovers Promenade, Passeggiata degli Innamorati, overlooking the sea, and it will lead you to a big port on another side. But no big ports or big cities or crowded towns for us today. I love that here at Parasio you have an impression that you're in ancient, delightful fishing village full of Italian charm.
We just ordered 2 bottles of water and a small beer, and they brought us what is it, like a pizza, focaccia and cheese and lots of chips. Incredible.
Before we climb on the top of the hill, we stop to drink water, and it is always a pleasant thing that in Italy, when you order in a bar, they will, most of the time, they will bring you a snack included in the price. I think the time we will go down from the hill, it would be a lunchtime. But they said that this restaurant is fully booked. Well, we will figure something out later. Now let's go up. There are 2 lifts that can help you to get up. But then the last part you have to climb on foot to finally reach the basilica.
C'est comme mon temps? C'est vrai.
Let's go by foot to not miss anything.
Il faut marcher, hein.
Maman,
Surtout, il faut monter.
maman,
Oui, chérie.
t'as pris mon Lego cassé?
Non. Waouh. C'est trop beau. Allez, venez. Chérie.
The most fascinating view from here. Beautiful historic site with the sea view. You can feel yourself like in paradise. This beautiful oratory of San Pietro, dating back to 1100 years later, rebuilt in Baroque style with a graceful 18th century loggia and a small cylindrical bell tower. It is still very windy, so we are happy to go even more inside of the town. Next thing we gonna visit is Cathedral of San Maurizio.
Ok, on est arrivé dès là-bas. Et il faut qu'on monte encore un peu plus, c'est ça?
While you wander through the small alleyways of the historic center, it transports you back in time. You can only imagine how many untold stories these buildings kept.
Oui.
Quoi? C'est la grotte de quoi? Il y a une hôtel là.
Oh, les petits jardins. Ouais, c'est pour le petit. Hein.
Ouais, c'est comme ça.
Ouais.
Ah, pourquoi c'est plus casse-tête?
Ça, c'est Giuseppe Viani.
We followed the road uphill with the sign to the cathedral, and now we are in front of this imposing building, the Cathedral of San Maurizio, the largest church in Liguria.
Eh ben, il avait le parking juste là. Il y a parcheggio. Je sais pas si c'est ouvert.
You see, you could park your car right here in front of the cathedral.
Wow, c'est énorme. Huge.
The cathedral was completed in 1838 and it is the largest church in Liguria, designed by the architect Cantoni. In interior, you can find lots of original works of famous artists of 19th and 20th century.
Buongiorno. Possiamo prenotare un tavolo per 3 per oggi?
Finally, we decided to go back to that restaurant that was fully booked. So I called them to make a reservation for a table for the second service. They said to come at 2 p.m. So let's go down. Here we are back at the same place, and the sun is a little bit lower, and you can see the sunset from this harbor, and the Parasio at night. It's also very beautiful with all the lights. So we still have to wait for the table, even though first impression you see there are lots of tables available, but they don't take customers because there are not enough of staff. There are only 2 girls who's taking the orders and serve the customers. You see the sun is really start to go down. Maybe we will see a beginning of the sunset later. All restaurants in this harbor serve the seafood, very fresh seafood. So we have one more place to show you, and for this we waited this beautiful golden color of sunset. Beautiful Logge di Santa Chiara. It is just next to the first l'église that we saw this morning, so we could show it to you earlier, but I wanted to bring you to experience the serene beauty of this logge at the sunset. Now, if you look at Parasio, you will see on the hill these majestic lodges and historic monastery. What a heritage! Now it's time to go home. Thank you so much for watching. We love you all.